Hello friends, once again welcome to Aifer Chalo Central University. We are discussing different topics from part A of our CUET PG exam. In this video, I will be discussing another important topic, that is average. So I will be discussing the basic theoretical aspect related with average, and after that I will be discussing some questions from this particular topic, that is average. So let's try to do some questions from this particular topic. So we have the first aspect. I hope you all know the equation that we are normally using for average. So the equation for average is average is equal to total value by number of observation. Okay, average is equal to total value by number of observation. So this is a basic equation we are using for average. That's it. Average is equal to total value by number of observation, which means suppose we have 10 students in a class and 10 students have different amount of money. One have 100 rupees, one have 150, one have 200, one have 300, 400, etc. So if I ask you what's the average of the money each student is having, average means when we are equally distributing the total amount of cash to everybody, then we'll be having the average value. So the total value means we'll be adding the individual money with each student. That's 100 plus 150 plus 200 plus 300 plus goes on. And the number of observation means number of students. Of course, if it's 10, then the total value by 10. So this is a basic equation, basic aspect we'll be using for average. So let's try to do the question. Okay, it's an easy one. Yeah, this is the first question. The average of 7 consecutive numbers is 20. The largest of these numbers is. So in this particular question, it's given that, okay, the average of 7 consecutive numbers is 20. That's the average of 7 consecutive numbers is 20. And they are asking the largest of these numbers is. Okay, what is the largest of these number is? That's the question. Okay, so try to do the question. You can give the answer in the comment box, in the chat section. Okay. If you have any doubts regarding any questions that we have discussed before or we are discussing now onwards, you can put it in the chat box in that respective video. Okay. So we have the average of 7 consecutive numbers is 20. The largest of these numbers is. That's it. Okay, so it's given 7 consecutive numbers. We can do this question in 2 ways. One by putting X and another by just common sense. So first of all, let's try to do by putting the X. Okay, so average of 7 consecutive numbers is 20. So let's say one number is X. Consecutive numbers are the continuous numbers. So if one is X, then we have 6 more numbers. The second one will be X plus 1. The third one will be X plus 2. The fourth one will be X plus 3. The fifth one will be X plus 4. And the fifth one will be, sixth one will be X plus 5. And the seventh one will be X plus 6. So we have X plus 1, X plus 2, X plus 3, X plus 4, X plus 5, and X plus 6. Okay, so this is a average of 7 consecutive numbers, or this is a individual value of 7 consecutive numbers. The average of 7 consecutive numbers is already given in this particular question. That's 20. So now we'll be using the equation for average. What's the equation for average? Yeah, we have already discussed. Equation for average is average is equal to, or average equals total value by number of observation. Okay, average equals total value by number of observation. So we have total value as X plus 1 plus X plus 2 plus X plus 3 plus X plus 4 plus X plus 5 plus X plus 6 by 7, that is equal to 20 we have. So we have here, we have 7x. So we have 7x plus 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 10 plus 5, 15 plus 6, 21. 7x plus 21 by 7 is equal to 20. We have 7x plus 21 is equal to 140. 7x is equal to 119. X is equal to 119 by 7. We'll be having 17. Okay, so we have the value of x. Okay, value of x is 17. That's we have the value of the smallest number. Okay, we have the value of the smallest number as 17. But in this particular question, they have asked the question regarding the value of the largest number. Value of the largest number. So we have value of largest number as x plus 6. That is 17 plus 6. That is equal to 23. So this will be the one way we'll be doing the question. What we have done in this particular case, we have put, it's given that 7 consecutive numbers. Okay, 7 continuous number. So we have put the first number as x. We'll be putting the first number as x. So if the first number is x, then we'll be having the second number as x plus 1, then x plus 2, then x plus 3, then x plus 4, then x plus 5, and then x plus 6. So we have x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4, x plus 5, x plus 6. So this will be the way we'll be doing that. Okay, this will be the way we'll be doing that. So after then we are equating with the equation for average, that is we have average is equal to, so we have average is equal to total value by number of observation. Okay, average is equal to total value by number of observation, that is x plus 1 plus x plus 2 plus x plus 3 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 5 plus x plus 6 by 7 is equal to 20. Equating, we will get x is equal to 70. So we have initially put x as the smallest number. Is it x? So in this particular question, they have asked regarding which is the largest or which is the biggest number. So we have x plus 6, 23 is the answer. So this is a x method. X method that's normally used in all cases. But when it is consecutive numbers, it's not compulsory that you have to use x numbers, because here, since we have all numbers, that is, there is 7 numbers and the average is 20. So we have 20 is a middle number, 3 after 20 and 3 before 20. Is it? Okay, 3 here and 3 here and 20. So total we'll be having 7 numbers. And consecutive numbers means 1, 2, 3 like that, or 5, 6, 7 like that, continuous. So 3 numbers before will be 19, 18 and 17. 3 numbers after will be 21, 22, 23. Okay, 23. So the biggest number will be, or the largest number will be 23. That's it. Okay, we can't use this in all cases because we'll not be knowing the common difference, the difference between the first number and the second number. But here, since they have given us that it's a consecutive numbers, okay, since it's a consecutive numbers, we'll get the common difference. So 20 is the central value. We'll be having 3 values before and we'll be having 3 values after. So before 20, we have 19, 18 and 17. After 20, we have 21, 22 and 23. So in this particular question, we'll be having 23 as the correct answer. We have 23 as the correct answer. Moving to the second question. The average of 5 consecutive odd numbers is 61. The question is the average of 5 consecutive odd numbers is 61. What's the difference between the highest and lowest numbers? That's the question. The average of 5 consecutive odd numbers is 61. What's the difference between the highest and lowest numbers is a question. Try to do the question. Similar to last question, but we have a small difference here. Okay, we have a small difference here because in the last question they have asked regarding what is the largest number, but here there is no question regarding what is the smallest number or what is the largest number. Instead, they have asked the difference between the largest and smallest, or the difference between the highest and lowest number. Try to do the question and give me answer in the chat box. Okay. The average of 5 consecutive odd numbers is 61. What is the difference between the highest and lowest numbers? Okay, so I will try to do. So here the average of 5 consecutive odd numbers. So the difference between odd numbers will be 2. We know the difference between odd numbers, whether it's a 3. I hope you know odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So the difference between 2 odd numbers will be 2. Similarly, the difference between even numbers also will be 2. The difference between 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, it's also 2. So here, the average of 5 consecutive odd numbers is 61, which means we'll be having the 5 numbers as 1 as x, then as x plus 2. In the last case, it's consecutive numbers. That's why x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3. Here, it's consecutive odd numbers. That's the reason why x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, x plus 8. Okay, since we have 5 consecutive odd numbers. Okay, we have 5 consecutive odd numbers. So we have x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, and x plus 8. Okay, x plus 8. So here the question, there is no need of equating with average, because the question here is what is the difference between the highest and lowest number. So it's an easy question. It's an easy question. The question that's being asked here is, what is the difference between the highest and lowest number? What's the difference between highest and lowest number? We have highest number is 6 plus 8. We have lowest number is 6. Okay, so we have the highest number is 6 plus 8 and the lowest number is 6. So what's the difference between highest and lowest? It's simple. We have x plus 8 minus x is equal to 8 as the correct answer. We have x plus 8 minus x, that is equal to 8 as the correct answer for this particular question. So we have, in this particular question, the average of 5 consecutive odd numbers is 61. What's the difference between the highest and lowest numbers? We have x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, and x plus 8. Okay, as the different numbers. And this particular question, there is no need of equating with the average value, that's 61, and finding the numbers. Why? The reason is simple, because here the question is, what's the difference between the highest and the lowest? So highest is x plus 8. X plus 8 minus lowest, that is x. X plus 8 minus x. 8 is the correct answer. So we have option A, 8 as the correct answer for this particular question. Moving to the third question. The average of 4 consecutive even numbers is 27. The largest of these numbers is, that's the question. The average of 4 consecutive even numbers is 27. The largest of these numbers is, that's the question. Okay, similar to the first question. Okay, so let's try to do the question. We can do same as the way we have done the first question. So average of 4 consecutive even numbers. So we have 1 as x, next one is x plus 2, next one is x plus 4, and next one is x plus 6. Okay, so we have x plus 2, x plus 4, and x plus 6. So it's given the average of 4 consecutive even numbers is 27. So we have x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6. That is total value by 4 is equal to 27. That is 4x plus 12 by 4 is equal to 27. 4x plus 12 is equal to 108. 4x is equal to 96. X is equal to 24. So we have x is equal to 24. The smallest even number is, okay, we have the smallest even number is 24. And the largest will be 24 plus 6, that is equal to 30. So we'll be having option D, 30 as the correct answer. Okay, we'll be having option D, 30 as the correct answer. I hope it's clear. It's an easy question. It's similar as the first question. Okay, how we have done the first question. That's in the first question, we have the average of 7 consecutive numbers is, okay, I hope you remember the question. The average of 7 consecutive numbers is 20, and the largest of this number, the same way we'll be doing this one also. And here what we'll be doing, we'll be substituting initial value as x, then we'll be having the 4 even numbers, x plus 2, x plus 4, and x plus 6, and we'll be substituting in the equation, that is average is equal to total value by number of observation. Okay, so we'll have the answer as 24 as the value of smallest, and the largest is being asked in this question. So we have 24 plus 6, we have 30 as the correct answer. Moving to question number 4. Okay, we have question number 4. Anil played 8 cricket matches. Okay, Anil played 8 cricket matches. The mean average of the runs was found to be 80. Okay, Anil played 8 cricket matches. The mean average of the runs was found to be 80. After playing 4 more matches, the mean of the runs of all the matches was found to be 70. The total runs made in the last 4 matches is, so it's a bit distinct question, but it's an easy one. Try to reread the question and try to do and put your answer in the comment box. Okay, so the question is, Anil played 8 cricket matches. Okay, Anil played 8 cricket matches. The mean average of the runs was found to be 80. Okay, Anil played 8 cricket matches. The mean average of the runs was found to be 80 after playing 4 more matches. Okay, after playing 4 more matches, the mean of the runs of all the matches was found to be 70. The total runs made in the last 4 matches is, okay, the total runs made in the last 4 matches is, yeah, we'll try to do the question. So it's, here we'll be using the concept of total value. There is a concept of total value. So from the same equation, okay, we have the same equation for average. We have average is equal to total value by number of observation, from which we can say total value is equal to average into number of observation. So we have average is equal to total value by number of observation, from which we have total value is equal to average into number of observation. Okay, total value is equal to, we have average into number of observation. Okay, average into number of observation. Okay, so in many questions, when they have given you the average or they have given you the number of matches, we'll be using the concept of total value. Okay, what do you mean by total value? Total value means the total cash that's present in 10 students, as we have said in the initial introduction. Or if it is a cricket match, if there is 8 matches are already over. What do you mean by total value? Total value is the total runs scored in those 8 matches. Okay, total value will be the total runs scored in those 8 matches. Okay, in those 8 matches. So let's try to do this question. So in this particular question, they have given 2 instances. In the first instance, Anil has played 8 cricket matches and the average is found to be 80. In the second case, he has played four more matches, that is 8 plus 4, that is 12 matches, and the average is found to be 70. And the question is regarding what will be the total runs, or what is the total runs made by Anil in last 4 matches. So 2 condition has been given here. Anil with 8 cricket matches with an average of 80 after playing 4 more, that is 12 matches with an average of 70. And the question is, what's the total runs scored in the last 4 matches? So let's try to do. Yeah, we have the concept total value. What's the total value? Let's write it as total runs. Total runs is equal to average, mean is same as average into number of matches. Okay, average into number of matches. So we'll be having total runs after 8 matches will be, the mean of average is 80 into number of matches 8, that is equal to 640. So the total run after 8 matches will be 640. Then after 4 more matches, that is total runs after 4 more matches to 8, 12. So total runs after 12 will be, then we have 70. Okay, we have 70 into 12. Okay, we have 70 into 12. Okay, we have 70 into 12. We have 70 into 12. So we have 840. Okay, so we have 840. So we have the total runs scored after 12 matches is 840. Okay, we have the total runs scored after 12 matches is 840, and the total runs scored after 8 matches is 640. So what will be the total runs scored in the last 4 matches? It's simple. The total runs in 12 matches is 840 and the total runs in 8 matches is 640. So we have the total runs in the last 4 matches will be 840 minus 640, that is equal to 200. So we have 840 minus 640. Okay, we have 840 minus 640, that we have it as 200. Okay, we have it as 200 as the correct answer. I hope it's clear. In this particular question, we are using the concept of total value. Total value is equal to average into number of observation. Here initially it's given 8 cricket matches and the average is 80. So the total run will be 80 into 8, that's equal to 640. In the second case, four more matches are played, which means 8 plus 4, 12 matches, and the average is 70. So we have 12 into 70, that's equal to 840. So the total run scored in the last 4 matches is, it's the difference between 840 and 640. We have 200 as a correct answer. I hope it's clear. Yeah, the last question. Okay, for the day. That's the 5th one. The mean marks, okay, the question is the mean marks obtained by a class of 40 students is 65. Mean means average. That's the average marks obtained by a class of 40 students is 65. The mean marks of half of the student is found to be 45. What will be the mean marks of the remaining student? The average marks of the total students of a class with 40 students in 65. The average marks of half the student is 45. And what is the average mark of the remaining half? What is the average mark of the remaining half? That's a question. Try to do and give me the answer. Okay, try to do and give me the answer. Okay, so we'll try to do. So the basic concept you should be clear is that, as I told you, suppose this is a classroom. The total value of marks scored by the classroom students, the students in the classroom, will be equal to the sum of the total marks scored by half plus the sum of the total marks scored by the other half. Clear? Let me simplify. Total marks scored by students in a class will be equal to total marks scored by half students plus total marks scored by the other half, the second half students. So it's simple. It's a simple theoretical concept. Okay, it's a simple theoretical concept. I hope it's clear for you. Total marks scored by students of the class will be the total marks scored by the first half plus the total marks scored by the second half. Okay, total marks scored by the second half. So we have the equation for the total mark. What's the equation for the total mark? It's the equation for the total value. Total value is equal to average into number of observations. So we can write total mark of class is equal to total mark of first half plus total mark of second half. That is, total mark of class is equal to average of class into number of students in class. Total mark of half, total 40 students, so half is number is 20 into average of half plus 20 into average of half. Okay, 20 into average of half. Okay, so we have average of the total class into number of students in the total class is equal to 20 into average. That's the first half, average of first half plus 20 in the average of the second half. So average of the total is given as 65. The total number of students it's given as 40 is equal to 20 is the number of students in the first half. Average of first 20 is given as 45 plus 20 into average of second half, which we have to find out. So it's simple. Now we'll be solving the question. 65 into 40, we have 2600 is equal to 20 into 40, 900 plus 20 into average. So we'll be having 20 into average is equal to 1700. So we'll be having average is equal to 1700 by 20. That is equal to 85. We'll be having option C, 85 as the correct answer. So this is an easy question. In this particular question, we are using the concept of total value. That's the total marks or the total value of marks scored by a total students in a class will be equal to the total value of marks scored by the first half plus total value of the marks scored by the second half. Okay, total value of the marks scored by the second half. Then which means the equation for total value is average of number of observations. So we can say total value of mark by class is equal to average of class into number, total value of marks by first half, 20 into average. 20 is a half number, total value of mark of the second half, 20 into the average of second half, 65 into 40, 20 into 45, 20 into 50, 65. From here, 40, from here, 45, from here, go from 20, it's given total is 40 and the half is 20. So resolving will be having answer 85 as the correct answer. So I hope it's clear. We have discussed some basic question from average. We'll be discussing more question in the upcoming days. Make sure you subscribe to Aifer YouTube channel, and also to get more updates, some material and other things, join our WhatsApp group. You can get the link from the description and share with your friends. Okay, so that's it. Thank you. Thank you all.